All right. Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. It's August 15th. We got some data coming out at 10 a.m. today with the retail inventories at, again, 10 o'clock in about 30 minutes. We got a couple, or I guess one Fed member speaking, Fed Kashkari. I think the second most hawkish member, so what he says might have a negative impact on the market at about 11 o'clock today. But got three stocks that I'm watching this morning: Amazon, Microsoft, Nvidia. These three names. Looks like Microsoft and Amazon are going to be my first two trades. Going to go short Microsoft, long Amazon here. First thing on the opening bell. All right. Looks like we already got a jump a little bit on here for Amazon 140 calls. 50 cents, 55 delta. Okay, so we'll just buy one of them. I wanted to buy two of them, but that's okay. They're going for 200 a piece, so we'll set our stop at 150 for that trade. Got filled in at 195. And then Microsoft, I was wanting to buy a put. Looks like it's right at the top of the range. All right, let me make sure I put this one in. New options alert for Amazon. Opened a new 140 Amazon call. 195. Probably didn't get the best timed entry on that, but we'll see if we can get better. Maybe on Microsoft on the short side. Microsoft. It's kind of already at my stop, so we might have to use that 324 mark instead as our stop. But these are going for 330. You get about $1 of upside with a 45 delta, so it's going for 325 right now, 320. So our stop loss would be 280. Okay. Got in at 320 there. Looks like Amazon's going up 141, popping off to the upside. Getting me 45, and the Microsoft put is down to 295, so we'll probably have to close out of that at a loss. Here first thing. Still about 20 cents away from it, but don't want to take my chances. Very close to my stop, so not worth holding in my opinion. Got 290 for it. Cut losses on the Microsoft 322.5 put at, what was it, 290. And then Amazon going to the upside a little bit, hit 141.28 before the pullback here. I also wanted to take a short position on NVIDIA, but it looks like it already breached my 448 level that I was looking for. So welcome, Elizabeth. Glad to have you here. Okay, Microsoft's kind of getting still rejected at 324, so we might try a re-entry. Got stopped out the first time, but no, it's still at the stop or close to it. And it's going for the same price that we sold it. All right, Amazon's back to 141, still coming up. Looks like NVIDIA just fell under 448 right now. Making a top at 450 and some change, almost 451. So it's trading at 448. You would want a lower delta for that. Being a $2 move and a risk to the upside. Let's see, the 440 has a 36 delta, so that's about 70 in risk that you would take on for that trade. Currently trading at 630 a piece. If you go with the 435, it has only a 28 delta, so you're risking 60 and it's trading for 430. So the stop loss on that would be like 370. NVIDIA does move very quick, though. That's one of the... Can be a drawback, can also be a benefit, depending on if you get the timing on it right. I'm going to add the 140 call that I have down here so we can keep an eye on the price. It's trading for 203 on the Amazon. Microsoft still having some trouble passing up 324 here. That first 5-minute high. But it looks like the markets are doing pretty good. At least with these few names are going up. Nvidia's at 450 almost again. Amazon's almost at 141. Microsoft just passed that 324, that new high for the day. Meta actually dropped that first 5-minute candle pretty steep. And we might have a possible entry at 304. Let's see. It's trading at 305.12 right now, and the low on that candle was just above the support, 304.04. Let's see how deep this goes. 302.75. So you have about $1.25 worth of downside. NVIDIA making a new high here. So you're seeing the three green names trying to make highs, except for Amazon. But Microsoft and NVIDIA doing well. So we'll see if Amazon follows along with that, being one of the few green names of the day. These contracts are going for 220 now. We picked them up at 195. And they peaked at 245 when it hit 141. Netflix is also in this little range here from 424 to 428.25. Yesterday it just did a bunch of back and forth in that range, so don't know if I could trust it to go in one direction or the other. That 140 Amazon contract back in the red to 180, 179. I think I might pick up a second one here, trading at 140 almost. Risking about 50 cents of downside with a 50 delta, so like $25. I just missed an entry on that. Oh, there we go. Still seeing Microsoft over 324 and NVIDIA trading at 449. $27 on the delta for the 435 put on NVIDIA. Risking $2 again here. Looks like Amazon's trading lower. That's a pretty big red candle there. Buy one more close to the stop. I did not spell that right. All right, so we got 3 of those picked up. Average cost now is down to 175. All right, there's a stop on it. 140. Yeah. Okay. Cut losses on the Amazon. That was 140 put at 140. All right. So now Microsoft could give us a decent entry. This one I'd probably want to cut losses at 324. So we could go with a high delta, get a couple of them. All right, and we'll add that down below to keep an eye. Trading at 300 at the moment. Again, delta on this should be 50. Or roughly 50. So we risk 25 a contract. All right, let me pick up a third. 285 a contract, 284. It's back to the stop loss, 324.25. Okay. Already dropping. at 783 over 3, 261. Grand Risings, welcome ABF. Yeah, that NVIDIA put would have went well, but keep getting stopped out with the Microsoft puts here. And it looks like Amazon was just barely below the stop loss, so that actually could be a decent re-entry too. It would be nice if the markets could pick a direction here. You're seeing stocks going every which way with Microsoft, NVIDIA, and Amazon. Let's see the other names. Yeah, Microsoft trading at 324. Apple's headed lower. Google's headed lower. Amazon headed lower. Looks like the majority of the stocks are headed lower. So kind of surprising to see Microsoft still trading at those highs, but looks to be the winner of the day. Besides NVIDIA with the pre-market and the after-hour rally that I had. All right. I'm going to try this 140 call on Amazon one more time. Going for 150 right now. And the stop on that shouldn't be too much lower. I think 140 would be the stop here. Microsoft's still going higher at 325 almost. So this one's kind of defying the rest of the market. Catching that support right in the range that we had. And then coming right back up. I would use 120, 4 scoops of the oats, and then 3 scoops of bubs.
You also give recipes.
Yeah.
Welcome to the gym. I missed that. 120 and then 4 scoops of what?
120, 4 scoops of oats, 3 scoops of bubs. All That's too close. There we go. It's trading right close to the stop. 139.50. And it looks like it got rejected right below 140 there. In that last 5-minute candle, pulled back down to the support at 139.50. Hopefully it doesn't range between there. That would be a bit frustrating, but we'll see. Done 3 trades so far. Did they all lose? Usually if I have like 2 or 3 losses, I'll end up calling it a day just because messes with my psyche. But, you know, you can kind of put that aside and not care if you lose 3 in a row, then you can keep trading, I would say. Alright, Amazon. Not giving me anything here.
These are your oats. You just have to wait for them. You just have to wait for them.
Not giving anything here at all. It's just 20 cents back and forth. Alright. There's a stop loss again. Just under the low.
Hi, how are you? That's fine. Thank you so much.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta get out now.
Bye, honey.
Trading way lower. Didn't get my stop loss in on time. Now it's trading 20 cents lower. Ugly. Ugly, ugly market today. Fitch downgrading banks too, after Moody's came out last week. Yeah, it looks like everything's in the red today. Besides NVIDIA with that pre-market rally it had. Everything's pulling back pretty sharp this morning. NVIDIA could be a decent entry for long if you like this. The risk on it is a bit much. You have a $4 range in here. Microsoft's kind of the same setup too. This one has less risk in it though. You only have about $1 of downside versus 4 on Nvidia. Oof, Amazon got ugly. Real bad there. Oh, JP Morgan. Huh. Yeah, down 2% today. Down to 150 from 154. 155 high yesterday. Pretty decent drop. We should have data coming out now. Retail inventories came in positive 0.3%, 0.4% expected. So almost at expectations, and was down 0.1% for the month of May. So inventories are going up. That's disinflationary. So you're probably seeing the dollar going down, I would think. Let's see, DXY. Yeah, Dixie's coming down at 103 right now. Maybe could have a turning point for the dollar index. It's got to support at 102 though, so it needs to drop pretty heavy to get there and start trending down. Still thinking Microsoft calls could be okay. I don't know, it's dropping pretty quick with the rest of the market. But again, you're only taking on, right now it's about 75 cents of risk. So it's trading at 325. So your stop would be 75 cents lower of 325. That'd be 250. Yeah. Already coming down pretty quick with this 5-minute candle. The price on the option's not dropping that much though. That's a bit strange. Let's see. We're looking at the 322.50 call. Went all the way to 436 at the top, and almost 325 for the stock. Currently trading at 315 to 320. Making its way to the bottom of the range now. But I thought these would go for 250 at the bottom, but still going for 300. There's the break of that level. That was very fast. Ooh, even Apple is nosediving almost into the range at 177.75. Yesterday, the low came in at 177.35. But I would say 177 would be your support here. So about $1 lower than it's trading right now. Went all the way up to 179 and some change, 179.40 before this pullback with the rest of the market. Meta's dropping though. Everything is falling through its ranges. Amazon especially, geez. That was terrible. Should have noticed that implied volatility was super low going into today on Amazon. This blue line you see right here. Same with a lot of these other stocks too. There's one stock that had a decent implied volatility. Yeah, it was NVIDIA. So if I think if you're looking for a long, NVIDIA might be it right now. But I would set a pretty tight stop for it at like 436, 436.25. What did the numbers come in at? It was 0.3%, 0.4% expected, up from negative 0.1% the month before. And that was retail inventories X auto. All right. Damn. These 450 calls are expensive on NVIDIA. I guess that high implied volatility is jacking up the prices. They're all the way to 1145 on that high and now down to 526. So they've got cut in half, more than in half. Tesla's the biggest loser today, down 1.65%. Amazon right behind that, 1.64. Looks like Apple just dropped into the range at 177.75, down to a low at 177. So I'm going to look into a call here. If we go with the 175, it has a 63 delta. 180 has a 46 delta. I'd probably want to go in the money to get that higher delta value, even if it does cost the extra money. That's September 23rd expiration. That's not what we want. There we go. We can go with the 177.5. Don't need to go with 175 here. 55 delta. Trading at 180 a piece. $55 times 0.9 basically. So 50 cents lower would be your stop at about 130. And they're trading close to 3 this morning. 278 was their highest, looks like. So 50 cents of downside. And I would probably take profits at like 225, 230. So there's about equal upside and downside on this trade, I think. Implied volatility's gone pretty high right now. Yeah, I'd say those are probably the two best long opportunities in NVIDIA and Apple right now at the moment. Implied volatility for both the names is pretty high, so it's likely to come down. Stocks are more likely to go up with a higher implied volatility. But yeah, I think that's probably all the trades I got today. The NVIDIA and Apple calls. And that'll be it. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow at 9:30. See everybody. Have a good day.